What's up, everybody? If you're tuning in, welcome back to Young Buddhas. On this episode, we will discuss how to manifest love in a relationship.
Yeah.
Also, how to manifest a relationship, because it kind of goes hand in hand.
Well, not really, because you can manifest the wrong relationship.
Right.
You have to be specific. So that's why we're saying love in a relationship. Yeah. You gotta be careful what you wish for.
Yes, you have to be very, very careful, because let's say, hypothetically speaking, I pray for, hey, I want a girl who just loves me, take care of me. Well, I could get that girl, right? But this girl could have so many qualities that I don't like. Reason being is that I was not very specific.
Yep, exactly. And we just kind of want to share our story because we actually manifested each other.
Yeah, we did.
Which is crazy. So, do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Ladies first.
Okay, so I had just graduated from college and I was just like in a different space in my life and just, going through like a lot of changes and stuff like that. But for some reason, I was just really seeking like a life partner because like I'm starting my business and I just didn't want to become super successful and then not have somebody and then be worried that somebody just wants to be with me because of money or status or something like that. So I just felt like I, wanted to manifest that person before I actually like achieved quote unquote like success.
Right.
So for me, it happened in a weird way because I just randomly did it. And I was on an airplane. I was on my way to my cousin's wedding. So that probably kind of like subconsciously put the thought in my mind. And I was just on the airplane and I was like closing my eyes and we were about to take off. And I started visualizing the type of person that I would want. Physically, first, I was visualizing them. And I said that I wanted them to be like, around the same complexion as me. I don't know why. That was just a random request. I wanted them to have, like full facial hair. And that was like, and I wanted them to be like over 6 feet tall. So those were just like vain, requests. But then I also said that I wanted them to be kind, genuine, loving, to love their family, to have a loving family, for their mom to be cool so that she could talk to my mom and they could, like be friends and just go back and forth. And I wanted him to be conscious and to be able to teach me some things just because I felt like a lot of times I would talk about a lot of different subjects and topics and people just wouldn't really get me. They would think I was talking about weird stuff like aliens, the universe, God, just all these different types of stuff.
The regular stuff.
Exactly. So I just wanted somebody like that. And so I prayed on the airplane. I was just like, I just said, thank you, God, for bringing me my husband and bringing me somebody who is genuine, kind, conscious, who is also like on a spiritual path and trying to seek you and enlightenment. And I just was really specific with what I wanted. So, yeah, that was mine. And that was 3 months before we met.
Right.
So, yeah.
Interesting enough. I was working and there was a young lady who was on set with me. She's like, have you ever prayed for what you wanted? And at the time, I'm like, you know what? I pray for everything else. I've never prayed for a significant other. So with this prayer, I went into very, very extreme detail. I wanted her to be at least 5'7". I wanted her to be have
5'7".
Have a Jamaican background, which is interesting. I wanted her to be plant-based and conscious, and I wanted her to be appealing to the eyes as well, because you can't just wish for anything. You gotta wish for what you want. Pray for what you want. So that's what I did.
Dream big.
Right. I'll go home. So, I put this prayer up, and I forgot about it after I prayed about it.
Me too.
And, one day I'm just on Instagram, I'm scrolling, and then I see this girl. I was like, who just liked my picture? So I go to her page, and then someone's like, oh, man, you gotta get to know her. So I'm like, I slid in the DMs. I was like, yo, what's up? I like your page. Your page is really dope or something like that. What I say?
Yeah, that's what you said. Yep.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
But the point that we're trying to make is that you can manifest love in a relationship. All you have to do is visualize. Because did you visualize me a little bit too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you have to do is visualize whatever it is that you want and send a sincere prayer up one time, detailing everything that you want, and then forget about it.
Right.
That's literally it, because that's what we both did.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then when we met, you told me that you had prayed for me, and then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, I prayed for you too. It was the craziest.
It was because
situation.
when we first met, the first conversation that we had, like I was like, yo, this is her. Like, wow.
Yeah, I was like,
wow.
No.
I told her. First conversation, I was like, yo, yeah, girl, I'm trying to marry you, right? At the time, I was joking, because, we were so like-minded, and it blew me away, because most of the time, when I have conversations, trying to get to know someone, they're not all the way on my level in certain areas. But this young lady here, what? Man, I'd be a fool. But, the whole concept of what we're trying to say is pray for what you want and be very specific, and condition yourself, get yourself ready for this person, because they can come into your life and you may not be where you need to be able to accept what God has given you. So be prepared, and be ready to take the journey of, hey, I prayed for this, and this is my, I guess you can say, soulmate, or in our case, twin flame.
Exactly. Like he was saying, you have to be prepared for it, because it's almost like low key placing the order online, right? Like you place the order online, and then you know that it's coming, so you just have to continue to just like expect for it to come and prepare for it, because you do not want to miss out on that blessing.
Exactly, because you will play yourself. Word DJ Khaled, you'll play yourself.
You will.
Like, you will, and then you'll go throughout life like, oh man, I wish I would have just stopped playing in these streets and hung the jersey up. But, you got to mature and be ready for what you're praying for. And this is a way to do it. Pray for what you want. Be very specific. Very specific.
Yeah.
Ask for love and all the other things you want.
Yeah, and everything else.
Yeah.
That's it. It's simple, easy.
Right.
Yeah,
drop your comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and may all beings be happy. One love, y'all.
Bye.